Yo, what's up guys? Here back again with a video, and in this one we're going to be talking about the April update in a whole and what's to come for Destiny's future, because from what it's looking like, Destiny's going to go through another major content drought, and I honestly don't think it can do that again, considering we just got this little update that was free and only brought back, to be honest, it wasn't that big of an update. I mean, we've seen a lot bigger in Destiny, and this will definitely not last 5 months until the fall. But let's start with the April update itself, which was a free update, and it honestly was a make or break it for Destiny, because Destiny has gone through one of the worst content droughts I've seen in a game in a very long time, or ever, from that statement. I mean, you can't really criticize this update because it was a free update, and they could have gave us nothing but the Crucible changes and the PvE changes. But they added one strike, brought another strike up, added Prison of Elders, blah blah blah. You guys already know about that stuff. But you can't really criticize the update just for the fact that it was a free update, and they didn't have to give it to us, but they did. But I just don't think it was enough to hold us off for the fall. I don't see it happening. Now, I am a fan of the Crucible changes where they nerfed the Mida a little bit, which I can't tell no nerf, but yeah. I'm happy with the new strike. I'm happy that they brought up the Archon Priest strike. I'm happy they brought back Prison of Elders. Gives us something to do for tops 4 weeks, and everybody's gonna have everything done, most likely, unless you obviously got stuff to do. Overall, the general updates of the update were fine. The only thing that I did not enjoy was the special ammo nerf, especially in PvE, because I have a decent team in the King's Fall raid, and we will run the raid maybe 2 times a week and get it done, and we can usually kill War Priest pretty fast. But now that we're lacking so much special ammo, it'll take another go or 2 goes, and somebody will end up dying. We'll have to restart. So I'm just not a fan of the Crucible and PvE special ammo changes, which, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I mean, other people can be fine with it. They'll be happy that they're not always getting sniped all the time in Crucible, but I mean, it still happens quite a bit. Enough about talking about Crucible and special ammo. Let's start talking about PvE activities, such as the new Prison of Elders that they brought back. I'm honestly quite disappointed in Prison of Elders. I thought it'd be a lot more challenging. The 260 light is essentially the normal one from year 1, and the challenge of Elders, it's not a challenge at all. I can solo it, and almost everybody I know can solo it, so I'm disappointed in Bungie for making Challenge of the Elders not challenging at all, because the normal mode Prison of Elders is so much harder than Challenge, so I don't really understand that. I wish they would have made it more challenging. I was really looking forward to it, and it's just a 10-minute activity that is boring and gets repetitive. I mean, doing the same bosses over and over, taking 10 minutes, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, the loot's good, but I brought Thorn. The loot is good that you get from it, but I just don't enjoy not having a challenge and something that's supposed to be challenging, if you get what I'm saying. But I mean, the overall update for casual players is perfect. But for the hardcore players out there, like myself, I have over, it's embarrassing to say how many days I've been in the game, I'm not even going to say. But the hardcore players and the players that have been here since day 1 and almost day 1, you don't really get anything for standing out like you did in year 1. I was just hoping that Bungie would kind of recognize the more hardcore players and the players that are on the game a little bit more than casual players, give them something extra. I don't know, I'm a hardcore player, and I know a lot of people don't spend as much time on the game as me. I spend hours I've put hours on the game every day, and I have since February of 2015. So I love the game. I'd like to see it do good. The April update was a good update for casual players. I mean, and hardcore players too. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't enough for us to wait 5 months for the next DLC. Because the content drought that Destiny just went through was horrible. It lost a big chunk of players that went to the Division or Call of Duty or whatever other games are out now. It might work, it might not. If they release something before the new DLC is supposed to come out in fall, or the update in fall, then Destiny might be okay. But 5 months from here, fall is just too much. I don't think Destiny will make it that far. The only thing that people really got on for anymore is trials. And I see that in the future too. After everybody's done with Prison of Elders and got the 335 light, everybody's done with the raid, they don't need anything else. And Bungie's not going to include any more content until the fall. And everybody will be 335 light by the end of May or June. I'm just saying, I don't know if Destiny will last that long. I hope it will. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you agreed with me on some of my thoughts and opinions. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. And peace out.